Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB SHOW. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. A super fan of The Chase has claimed there is one lost episode of the Bradley Walsh-fronted quiz show that the channel refuses to broadcast, despite hundreds of repeats. A super fan of The Chase has suggested that a lost episode exists, which the broadcaster allegedly refuses to air. ITV, known for rerunning numerous episodes of the adored quiz show, reportedly possesses a celebrity special featuring ITV news personalities that was broadcast only once, causing exasperation among fans of the show. In a one-off 2013 charity special hosted by Bradley Walsh, ITV news anchors Matt Barbette, Charlene White, Romilly Weeks, and Alastair Stewart faced the chaser. According to the diehard fan, aged 52, this high-profile episode has never been repeated since. Speaking with Mail Online, the passionate follower explained, "Occasionally, they have an episode which isn't part of the regular production. Most of the episodes fall into the daytime series or the celebrity series, but the Text Santa episode was a standalone, and that's why it's never been repeated." The fan highlighted how problematic it would be to rebroadcast the episode, as it promoted the now-defunct Text Santa campaign, which could require significant editing due to its dated content, reports The Mirror. Get the latest daily record-breaking news on WhatsApp. Our community members are treated to special offers, promotions, and adverts from us and our partners. You can check out at any time. More info. He remarked, "It had all the Text Santa logos and phone numbers all over it, telling you how you could text in. So they would need to do a bit of work to pixelate various parts of that." Moreover, he noted that another Text Santa installment had aired as part of the regular lineup and had indeed been rebroadcast on channels like Challenge. Having started to collect detailed statistics about The Chase since 2016, a devoted fan has visited the show's live recordings 3 times. He offered an insight into what happens off-camera, explaining that the neatly packaged 45-minute episodes are in fact finely edited from over 3 hours of footage. He shared that before filming begins, Bradley engages with the audience. There's little things. When Bradley first chats to the contestant, that's a lot longer than they ever edit for TV. He also noted the behind-the-scenes adjustments. When he's asking the questions, he's at a podium, but when you do the next bit at the table, the podium is not in the shot anymore, so there's little things they have to do to rearrange the set. Recently, another fan of The Chase, having been a contestant on the show, took to social media to field questions from other fans, recounting his own unique experience and describing the production team as extremely welcoming. However, he unveiled some unexpected behavior from Bradley Walsh. The Larkin star, he remarked, swore a lot, something he hadn't anticipated. Although any coarse language was removed for television, he commented, he, Bradley, was just as nice in real life. What surprised me is that he swore a bit, and they just edited that out. Alexander mentioned that the joking around is pretty much non-stop, and it's a chill atmosphere, adding that despite the packed schedule, he didn't get to spend much time with the host. Nonetheless, he shared that going down to London, filming for TV, and meeting someone like Bradley and the Chasers is also a very novel experience. Ellie had watched The Chase every evening since she was 17, her tea cooling beside her as Bradley's laughter filled her small flat. She'd seen contestants freeze, Chasers storm off, and Bradley's face when someone took the low offer. But it wasn't until she joined a late-night Facebook fan group that she heard about the lost episode. It started with a post at 1:14 a.m. Has anyone ever seen the episode from 2013 where Mark Labette walks out and the team gets to keep the jackpot anyway? It never aired again. Ellie's heart jumped. She couldn't remember that happening, and she prided herself on knowing everything about the show. She scrolled frantically, reading replies. My Nan swears she saw it live. I taped it on VHS but lost the tape. ITV doesn't want you to see it. She barely slept that night, mind racing with possibilities. Why would ITV hide an episode of The Chase? Did Mark lose his temper? Did the team win too much? Did Bradley swear on live TV? The next morning, Ellie messaged her friend Tom, a quiet lad who worked nights and also recorded old TV shows. "Please, tell me you have it," she wrote. Tom replied with a voice note, whispering, "Ellie, I have the episode, but I'm warning you, it's weird." They met at the cafe that afternoon, a battered USB drive between them like contraband. Back home, Ellie plugged it in, hands trembling. The old ITV logo flickered, Bradley's cheerful grin appeared, and 4 contestants walked out. Everything seemed normal until the final chase. The team had £90,000, an enormous sum, and Mark, towering and usually composed, got a math question wrong. Then another. The clock ticked. The studio lights flickered, and Mark's microphone crackled. Bradley asked the next question, but Mark stood up, removed his glasses, and said quietly, "I'm sorry, Brad, I can't do this," before walking off the set. The audience gasped. Bradley turned to the camera, confusion on his face. The producer's voice could be heard faintly, "Keep rolling, keep rolling." Bradley then turned to the team, looked at the jackpot, and said softly, "You've won." The contestants hugged, stunned, tears on their faces, and the credits rolled in silence. Ellie sat there, the screen fading to black, heart hammering. It was raw, unscripted television gold. No banter, no jokes, just the reality of a moment when the game fell apart. She uploaded a short clip to the fan group, captioned, "The lost episode is real." Within minutes, it went viral, fans clamoring for ITV to re-air it. News sites picked it up. Secret episode of The Chase surfaces. That evening, Ellie sat in front of the TV, knowing she'd witnessed a piece of The Chase history that had almost disappeared forever. As Bradley's laughter returned in a rerun, Ellie smiled, already knowing the truth behind the quiz show's biggest hidden moment, and that some episodes aren't lost forever if you know where to look.